Welcome debtors to Bankruptcy Bailout. In this video, we're going to discuss legitimate ways to spend your tax refund before you file Chapter 7 bankruptcy. So stay tuned, Bankruptcy Bailout buddies. All right, welcome debtors and borrowers to Bankruptcy Bailout, because debt ruins lives, not bankruptcy. So you're getting ready to file your taxes and you're anticipating a tax refund, but you know you're also going to need to file bankruptcy. Now, if you've spoken to your bankruptcy attorney, you're probably going to discover that your tax refund is not protected if you file bankruptcy. At least that's the case in most states. So if you file bankruptcy, the bankruptcy is going to take your tax refund and use it to pay something to the debts that you're otherwise going to eliminate in bankruptcy. Now, the only real way around this is to delay your bankruptcy filing until you file your taxes, receive your tax refund, and then go spend it for your benefit. However, there is a catch. There are legitimate ways you can spend your tax refund, and then there are bad ways you can spend your tax refund that'll get you into trouble. Now, I already have a video on the top 3 mistakes that you can make in spending your tax refund, so you can watch that one if you wish. But today we're going to talk about or give you some suggestions about how you can legitimately spend your tax refund. So here are my top 5 suggestions. So number 1, catch up on certain bills. So you can use your tax refund to catch up on things like your mortgage, your rent, your car payment. It's okay to catch up on your secured debts, and you're going to want to do that if you're getting ready to file Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Because if you're behind on your secured debt payments or your rent, Chapter 7 bankruptcy doesn't fix that. So you can use your tax refund to get caught up if you're behind on your car payment, rent, mortgage. But you can't use it to pay your unsecured debts. Those are the debts that are going to be eliminated in your bankruptcy. Unsecured debts are things like credit cards, payday loans, medical bills, student loans, those type of debts. So that's one option. Another option is deferred medical expenses. So most people who are in financial distress start putting off certain expenses. It's things that they need, but because of their financial situation, they're not going out to get them. So one of the options you can do is get some medical treatment that you need. Go see a doctor. Go see your dentist. And if there's anything you need to get done, get it done, and you can use your tax refund for those services. Now, don't go nuts. You can't use it for things that are cosmetic. Cosmetic services would not count. But if you've been delaying getting some tests, you need to get that crown put in for your cracked tooth, that's an okay way to spend your tax refund. The key word in spending your tax refund, or the key phrase here, is reasonably necessary. So these are things that you would do that are necessary, that are needed, but you've just been delaying them because you couldn't afford it. So along that same line, the number 3 suggestion would be deferred car maintenance. So you have your car, maybe it needs new tires, maybe you've been delaying that brake job that you need to get, that back windshield needs to be replaced, whatever it is, you can use your tax refund to sort of get caught up and get some things done on your car that you may have been putting off because you couldn't afford to pay for it. Okay? And along that same line, the next one, number 4, is deferred home maintenance. Now, for this category, you need to speak to your own attorney and get some advice about what you specifically intend. Because again, the key phrase is reasonable and necessary. So we're talking about deferred maintenance here, things that are needed to be done. We're not talking about renovation. We're not talking about improvement. We're talking necessary. So for example, if you have a 25-year-old dishwasher and only one of the wash cycles work and it rattles like there's an earthquake, you can go spend $600, $800 to get that dishwasher replaced. All right, what you can't do with your tax refund is go buy a whole new stainless silver appliance package that's all Wi-Fi enabled to work with your Amazon Alexa. No, that's not going to fly in bankruptcy, all right, or prior to bankruptcy as a way to spend your tax refund. But, if your carpet is completely trash, it's 10 years old and you need to get it replaced, yeah, you can use your tax refund for that. You need to replace that malfunctioning dishwasher, or maybe the roof needs to get done because the roof is 15 years old and you got leaks coming into your attic. Yeah, that's all okay. And then lastly, the fifth category is just your reasonable necessary living expenses. You can just spend it down over time. This is especially useful for people who are presently unemployed. You get your tax refund. So maybe you need to use it to get caught up on some living expenses and just pay your normal living expenses. Grocery shopping, gas in the car. Stock up a little bit, not too much, on items. Small repairs on things. So things like that. So again, however, you're going to want to talk to your own bankruptcy attorney about what to do with your tax refund and run by him or her whatever it is you intend to do with your tax refund to get a green light that it's okay. But generally speaking, you can use it to get caught up on secured debts and rent. You can use it for deferred necessary medical expenses. You can use it for deferred necessary automobile repairs. That's a popular one that many of my clients, I suggest to my clients. Deferred home maintenance if you have that situation. Not renovation though, not improvement, just maintenance. And then just spend it down over time on reasonable expenses. A bonus category here, pet expense. If you have pets and you've been delaying a veterinary visit, or if they need some sort of expensive procedure or treatment, yeah, that's okay too. No one's really going to question that. But when you spend down a large tax refund before bankruptcy, you should keep a paper trail. So don't cash and stash it. Don't cash it and use it that way. Keep a paper trail. Deposit the refund into your account, and then spend it through your account. So if the bankruptcy is going to ask what you did with it, you have a way to document how you spent your tax refund. My name is Matt Burkus, Colorado bankruptcy and debt relief attorney. I hope you found this information helpful, so please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Stay tuned for my contact information. I offer free initial phone consultations to residents of Colorado for the purposes of bankruptcy. Best of luck to you.